It's time to turn on the lights now. Look at that.
What do you see?
Well, we have some exposed wire down here. It's because it's hot.
That is a massive safety hazard.
Below the shower. Oh, lights just turned off. Great. I'm in the... this.
That is Helios in the background and a bus on fire.
How are the walls?
Whew, yeah, still paper thin.
Yes.
Okay guys, we're currently at Universal Studios Epic Universe's brand new hotel, Terra Luna. It's its grand opening. We all remember what happened at Stella Nova. That's kind of its like twin resort right across the way, right over there. Now, I'm filming this after I stayed here. This was a worse experience than Stella Nova. If you are not prepared for what happens, I'm honestly kind of dumbfounded what Lowe's did again. On that note, let's go back in time and enjoy this wild, sad, and depressing ride of the grand opening of Terra Luna.
Oh, here's a nice little souvenir. Look at that just chilling there. All right, we're heading in. This is a very different entrance compared to Stella Nova's. It looked like a black hole. This just kind of looks like, I don't know what that looks like. We're heading in. They have a little celebration right now. All right, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, we just checked in. They gave us a room key and then the map. So we'll be exploring all this throughout the entire video. But I want to come outside. It's a little loud in there. But I just noticed this. So at Stella, the tile work goes all the way down to the ground and then all the way up. All right, this is the content you've all been waiting for. How does it feel when you touch it? Feels like you're touching... Just stops right there. And then it's this. Is there a story reason why this happened? The lobby and everything are right there. We're gonna go up to the elevators and go see how our room looks.
Going
Same elevator design.
Going down.
We can get a look at the pool right there. You'll get a view of the convention center over there. Let's go find a room. I do like that. I guess they misprinted this, so they got a sticker, number 6 sticker right there. Oh, TV's on. I like that. It's like Disney. Welcome Heimbach party. Is there no backlight? All right, let's see the view. So I just got the standard view because with the standard view, you can see Epic. Look at it. Look at it. It's right there. It's right freaking there. Okay, so the lights have not turned on, so... Oh, what? Is it a ghost? We got motion activated lights. Here we go. How did we... Why did that turn on? I'm so confused. You saw that, right? Okay, all the motion activated lights have been turned off, I believe. Okay, let's do the ride down the room. Where dreams are universal, do not disturb. All right, so we're gonna come in. You have a full-size mirror. See how you look. Your whole little Epic Universe outfit before you head in. And then here's gonna be the closet. It looks pretty similar to Stella's, right? We have an ironing board. We got the iron right there, a safe. Looks like extra pillows. And then like a little laundry bag, some hangers, plenty of space to put your luggage. There's a ton of room in there. Thermostat right here. And then these, I remember from Stella, these are actual lights. So you have to come under, you have to go underneath here on the side. Where is it? How do you turn these on? Oh, over here. Okay, off to the right. These are actual lights. So you have to turn them on with your hand, I believe. There we go. And then we'll come over here. We have a little mini, little cuisine art, little coffee maker. So you put your coffee grounds in there. They do have coffee for you. The private collection for you guys. The condiments, coffee cups, and then they have a little ice chest. There's ice you can get down the hall. And then over here is gonna be your little mini fridge. So if you need to keep some waters cold or your medicine if you're traveling. And that's nice. We're gonna have some reading material. That's nice. The Magic Chef. Are there any receipts in here? How much did they pay for this stuff? Okay, so we'll leave this in here, I guess. So that's the mini fridge. So we got the mini fridge there, and then we have the dresser. So you're gonna have a drawer right there. Now there's no handle right here. You have to go underneath for the handle. And for the lower drawer, you'll have the handle right there. So you're gonna have 4 massive drawers, right? If you're staying here for a long time, there's plenty of storage for an entire family. We have the classic phone, right? Little notepad. You ready? Bam! Got all the USB ports right there and outlets. Then we're gonna have this couch. You're gonna have this purple accent pillow. Same table they had in Stella, right? Where it slides in underneath, so no one's gonna be tripping. Then we're gonna have 2 queen beds. This is the one that I'm staying in. And then we got the fancy little mushroom cloud lamp. And then another spot, right? You can charge your phone, set your alarm. We'll have more reading material, not from Magic Chef, but from Gideon's. Then we also have a trash can right over here. So you have this little curtain. For the nighttime, you'll also have a blackout curtain. So you will not be woken up by that Orlando sunshine. And then here, if somebody's getting ready in the morning, they also have another curtain. So there's a backlight and then an overhead light. Come over here, you got some standard towels, standard sink. Now, Cosmic Ember, is that the same one they had from Stella Nova? Okay, they've ran the water. Tissue box, outlet right there. Come down here, you're gonna have a blow dryer, some extra towels, and then also some more storage if you really need it. Put some stuff underneath there, some souvenirs. All right, now we're gonna go into the bathroom. We have towels here, standard toilet. We got Continental. And the last time we had a tub, this time we had a shower. So I'm wondering if it's gonna be a little bit different with the motion sensor because I had a curtain, so it couldn't sense anybody was in here, so the light was going off while you were in the bathroom. There's special Cosmic Ember shampoo and conditioner. And then we have some bath soap for Cosmic Ember. This is interesting. Okay, so normally you come in and they have the handle here below the shower. Oh, lights just turned off, great. I'm in the, this. We will see if we have warm water tonight. I don't want to spoil the surprise for you. But yeah, this motion sensor stuff, like you saw, we're in the shower. If you're an old person, if you're a kid, and this door is shut, it's gonna be pitch black. Again, a safety hazard. What the, what? What is this? What is this haunted place? I'm confused, like, okay. Hi, Lowe's. You listened, but you didn't listen. Let's go downstairs. We're gonna have a time. Wait, why is the TV off? I didn't turn the TV off. It was on when I came in. Is this connected with the motion lights? What are we doing here, guys? Okay, so after my critiques of the room, I've now been demoted to good morning, valued guest. Also here, it says 21 on the fire alarm. I guess they just forgot to take off that sticker. I'm the first one to use the toilet and there's like brown stuff at the bottom. I don't know what's going on there. What is this? Oh, this is all screws and bolts and why is this here? We got the shoes. We got the outfit. You know what this means? The word of the day.
Humidity.
Oh yeah, you're
when
sweating.
I bought this, I thought this place was going to open in like January or February. It's March. It's late March. It's hot.
It's Omega Cafe and Market. Guy Diamond's walking by. You're brighter than any star out there. Looks like they have some moss inside the Omega wording. The men in black are here. Frank is out. So here's the market. We're gonna show that off in a little bit, but it's cafe time. So this is gonna be the Omega Cafe. And I like this layout. This actually feels like an actual cafe compared to the kind of the backstage area that it felt like at Stella. Breakfast was from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. and then lunch is from 12 p.m. to 5. And then dinner's from 5 till 10. Here's the special refillable Terra Luna Resort mugs you can pick up for the freestyle machine. I like this a lot better. This feels very space and modern. All right, one of the problems is the menu screens are still really, really small. Fly me to the fly me to the wings. Fly me to the moon wings. There we go. All right, so it is gonna be another open kitchen concept, which I like. So they give you a little buzzer, and then when it buzzes, you'll come back here and then pick up your food. Adrian got a bunch of food. We got corn, he got some pizza, chicken sandwich.
Hey, this is my first universal turkey burger ever. So it's gonna be the Hawaiian turkey burger, a grilled pineapple, onions, lettuce, sriracha aioli. Best turkey burger I've ever had. Well seasoned. Normally turkey burgers are really dried out. This thing is, ooh, it was just so flavorful. You get this like spice from the sriracha. You get this sweetness and the pineapple in there. Thing's a 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
Time for the chocolate moon pizza, Nutella, marshmallow, strawberries with sugar dust on top.
You can literally hear Tyler from over there.
You can hear me.
Do you hear it?
You can hear me like.
You'd be terrible in hide and go seek.
Oh, I could not. I can't sneak up on anybody right now. It's like trying to sneak out firing up a diesel truck in high school.
All right, moon pizza, Nutella on some dough. A bit of strawberry on there. 7 out of 10.
Poppy's over there. They're doing like rotating meet and greets right now. All right, we've popped outside to parking. Now they do warn you on your email how much parking is beforehand. They did not change it. Still the same price, $65 per day per visitor. Or if you're an overnight guest staying here, $30. There have been some changes. Look at it. Oh, look, you can see the original price underneath there. So originally it was what, $23, and they put a $30 sticker over it. And then it was what, $50, and then they put a $65 sticker over it.
If you're trying to scan out of parking, I honestly don't know how long this is gonna last in the Florida weather with all this electrical exposed.
Hey, we got a new bus wrap over here. Lila Burke. How to Train Your Dragons.
All right, so the great thing about Stella Nova, right, you can like walk to Epic Universe. So I was asking, I was like, is there a pathway for Terra Luna? Can you walk to Stella or walk to Epic? And the answer is no. So the only way to Epic is you have to hop on one of the buses and then that takes you to Epic. So it kind of defeats the purpose of like wanting to stay here this close to Epic. I guess it's a shorter bus ride. You're gonna wanna stay at Stella because it's gonna be closer and you can actually walk there.
All the little tiles are shimmering and changing colors. Still don't know what this is. Like last time we were entering into a black hole, right? But what is that? All right, so these are some other views. Oh yeah, so for MegaCon, you can see all the, you know, the gooners walking in. When you were staying at Stella, what happened? What'd you find in your little closet?
Oh, yes. So there was someone's Walmart order. It was laundry detergent.
So I was looking in the closet and I found this bag, strange bag.
And there was some food, I think.
I guess we're starting to see the value part of the Value Hotel.
But it was still like only a few days after opening, so it must have been like the very first person to stay in there.
They are value views, you know, that's...
$100 view, but you know.
No, on certain nights this is over $300 view. Well, let's talk about that right now.
Okay, so for my room, I paid $207. This is after tax. This is with like the Florida resident annual pass holder discount. Now they also charge me for parking. So we are currently at almost, what, $240 I paid for one night. Now, rooms can go up to over $300 a night. You add on tax, and then you're at $360, and then you gotta add on parking if you're gonna pay for that. So you're looking at pushing almost $400 a night on certain nights for Terra Luna.
Your room is great. Why did I get the lemon?
They need an honest review.
They need the strongest warriors to fight those battles.
Oh, thanks. I'm going to a bunch of different people's rooms to just kind of compare. One of you guys had the headboard lights on. So there is a way. You gotta come over here, hit the switch, and then the headboard lights turn on. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that switch over there turns on this one. That switch right there turns on these. This one has to be turned on by itself, but then it automatically shuts off. We're figuring it out. You just need like a diagram of where all the light switches are.
3 grown men to try and figure out how to use a freaking light switch.
Now we came to level 3 because this is where they have the special hallway. Cool. You can't make it up. It's a special hallway, all right. Here's the special hallway. The other one was really cool. It's like stars. But imagine you just staying on this floor and you don't know. You're like, why am I in an elevator? Then there's blank hallway and then those. What's beeping? What do you see?
Well, we have some exposed wire down here. That's, I mean that's been cut, but I mean that's exposed. I don't want to touch it. I don't know if it's live or not. We have lights on this floor.
What is this?
I just see March 6, 2025. Oh, it's a temp operation, sir.
Temporary operation certificate for the elevator. It expired March 6, 2025. Let's go to our room, 9th floor. What? Why is it doing that? Behind the scenes of a pew. Getting the thumbnail right there. Get that thumbnail, Tyler. Get that thumbnail. Pose. He's got a freaking helmet. Or he's got a breakfast burrito. I don't know what that is. Oh, they're gloves?
I was gonna say, I thought it was gloves.
He's got a little Michael Jackson glove on. Oh, wait. Oh, now he's got the helmet. He's got the helmet. He's like, man, I'm done. The gloves. Why didn't you go with the gloves for the thumbnail?
Because it's hot.
And just like that, it's broken. It's broken. We made it outside. Now at Stella they had some grill. I wonder where it is. They got like these little space beanbag chairs. Then they also have a little fire pit that you can hang out and relax. So you can mobile order from the little grill. They have a little QR code you can scan and mobile order for the Moonrise Grill. Okay, so over here, this is the main bar. Moonrise Grill is back here. Where is it? That's the... Is it back? Oh, it's back here? What the heck? Okay, so back here is the Moonrise Grill. So let's go to the bar, get a little cocktail at the Moonrise Bar. I do like that sign.
All right, it's time for the flows of Venus. So it's gonna be a Weber Ranch 1902 vodka shaken with fresh watermelon, lemon juice with a cream of coconut. These drinks are not designed by Universal. These are all designed by Lowe's. Lowe's does not disappoint with a drink. I do like the special little Terra Luna drink stir that comes with it. 10 out of 10.
It's a must.
No notes.
There goes Frank. Look at him. Huh? Look at Frank. Aww.
Hi, buddy.
Here they come. All right, the revolving door is working, so we're gonna hop on the bus now and go to Universal Studios and see how long it takes.
There's a crack.
Bottom left corner, see it?
There's a crack in the door.
Here's the revolving door. If you come over here, there's a giant crack. There's a giant crack inside the revolving door glass here at Terra Luna. So when you come out here, the bus stop is going to be right over here, just like Stella Nova, off to the right. We got a new bus wrap for Jurassic World, T-Rex right there, but this is going to be the bus to Volcano Base. You're going to want to go to the next one, which will take you to City Walk. It's another Jurassic World vehicle. We've started the stopwatch to see how long it takes. A little under 16 minutes it took to get from Terra Luna to City Walk. We just parked. We've now set the stopwatch to see how long it takes to get back. It took about 13 minutes to get back to Terra Luna, not too bad.
Okay, we made it back to Terra Luna. So I was asking about how's this gonna work for Epic Universe, and they said they don't know. They don't know if there's gonna be a direct line just from Terra Luna to Epic, or if it's gonna be like, you're gonna start here, then go to Stella Nova, pick up people, and then go to Epic, or are they gonna send you just to Stella and you just walk there? No one knows yet. So if you are kind of planning with these new resorts, I would say stay at Stella, because there's a walking path. There is a lot of unknown about what's happening here.
We're just kind of on this walking path, and now we're backstage. So the walkway loops around your backstage, and then we're gonna go back in here. They have the pool here, right? They got a hot tub, tons of places to sit and relax and chill.
When it's sunny out, you gotta kind of look down at the ground. You don't want to look up at the building because the reflectiveness really burns your eyes.
All the plant life that they chose Really looks great where they placed it here at this hotel. All right, we were back here at the market. I want to try one of the desserts.
I got the meteorite mousse. As you can kind of see, there's supposed to be like this stream of little meteorites, little chocolate pieces on a streak, and then there's like different layers with chocolate stuff on top. Oh, it's like a snack pack on top of chocolate cake.
Right here in the lobby, we got the new Universal Studios store. See if there's any new Epic Universe merch. $27. We have a new Epic Universe headband. It's got the little logo right there. I don't remember seeing this Epic Universe lanyard, but it says Epic Universe right there. All the Bowser Jr. stuff is here. $28. $35 for this shirt. $21 for a little plushie of them. Then we got this Bowser plush. Yeah, they have so many different plushies now. Over here's a new little keychain of a little Bowser Jr. You're looking at $16 for that little keychain. $31 for this towel for Dark Universe. Oh, we gotta unravel it. Oh my god, that looks so good. That's awesome. Look at that. They got the new toothless popcorn bucket. Now this does light up. I don't want to pull the little string, but the little egg is gonna glow, I think. Then in the back is where you'll kind of put in your popcorn. It'll fit right in there. $20 for a little toothless tumbler. He's giving you a little side eye. $79, we have a toothless hoodie. It's got little claws, some scales, some wings to zip up, and then on the back and the hood, your hood has Toothless's head on it. Like, all the Wizarding World new candies are here. Exploding bonbons. You're looking at $16 for those. $25 for some assorted individually wrapped caramels, butter, chocolate, and sea salt. Then they have some new chocolate frogs, but here's one in a standard paper. Then up here, like a metal tin of the chocolate frog, but you're looking at $30 for this one. You have the French version of the beans, chocolate and vanilla biscuits. This is $35. I think these are animal crackers. Here's some chocolate frogs, white chocolate flowers with artificial fruit flavors. All right, here we go. We have some milk chocolate nifflers. $18. There's better be some pretty good chocolate. $60. There's a hooded blanket. Oh my gosh. I don't see a price on it, but there's a little Niffler plush animatronic thing. It's got gold coins. We don't know what it does. But it looks like a bunch of the little plushies from the Fantastic Beasts films that you'll see inside the show. For $149, we're going to have the new house robes for Epic Universe. They're a little bit different than the standard Hogwarts one, but it's going to have all the different houses, right? Gryffindor. There's kind of a navy blue finish to it, and they're all the same price. The little patch says Ravenclaw. And then we're gonna have Hufflepuff. So all the different houses are represented in these new robes. $39, they have some little berets for each one of the houses. So they're gonna have one for Gryffindor, then we're gonna have another one for Slytherin, then we're gonna have another one for Ravenclaw, and then for Hufflepuff, this is gonna be the last hat. All right, so you can buy different ties or scrunchies, right? But these are interesting. These are suspenders, but on the suspenders there's a spot to put your wand. So you put your wand right there, and then Velcro it in. Well, on the back it has the house logo, but $60 for each one of the suspenders. And then over here they have all your different, you know, Dramamine, painkillers, Band-Aids, sunscreen, stuff like that. If you forget your bathing suit, they have those for you. Even sandals for the whole family. You just took a nap. How are the walls?
Yeah, still paper thin, unfortunately. We got about a solid 30 minutes of sleep before the family next door checked in. I could hear pretty much every word that was said by the family, especially if you have like a connecting room and there's a door. Like, if they're anywhere remotely by that door, it's like they're in the room with you. So,
or were they having a good day though?
They were having a very good day. The kids were pretty excited to head on over to Universal, but yeah, it's still pretty loud.
$42. Here's gonna be a little toothless little fanny pack. $63. We're gonna have a purse of Toothless. $34. They're gonna have a Toothless bucket hat. It's gonna say Universal Studios on the back. Review of the shop. Now in the hallway they have a water bottle refill station. I guess the filter life is now gone bad, and that's what the beeping is coming from. For Stella, there was like black stuff coming out of the faucet and shower head. One of you guys wrote this about the water bottle refill station.
Philip wrote this. He said, "Thank you for having a brutally honest review. I stayed there on opening day and found black specks coming out of the sinks, as well as the filtered water bottle fillers near the ice machines on my floor."
That was happening. Oh, that's supposed to be in the ceiling. It's just hanging there, chilling on their sticky notes. Polish and repair. Leave open. It's just like a graveyard of like luggage carts. Let's go downstairs and see what's going on. What is Will trying to say to us? What is going on? What in the world? Are these motion activated too?
This can't be real.
They're all off. I don't know what happened.
The spirits were talking to us.
So it's black right now, but this will turn back on and it'll start flickering. It'll come back on and it'll start flickering.
It is dinner time. We are sparing no expense. We're gonna get the finest quality meal here. We got the kids' mighty chicken tenders, 3 chicken tenders with a choice of fries or fruit, and it comes with a drink. And we chose to go with milk because there's a joke on it. How do cows cut the grass? With lawn mowers. Like a 6.5. There's nothing special about those. There is galactic garlic knots here. Gonna come with a tomato dipping sauce. Garlic knots, 6 out of 10. You ever had the Texas Toast brand frozen stuff? Tastes like that. Just being loud over here. Being loud.
All right, lights have returned. We're gonna show you. We're not going backstage. Okay, I promise. This is where the fitness center is and the rec room. We got the game room from 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. They got whatever this is, and they got Superstar number 2. And a bunch of claw machines. And that SpongeBob VR game and air hockey and Mario Kart. And then the Jurassic Park shooting game. All right, so you buy the game card here, but the sign is back here for all the different prices and how many credits and what stuff costs. So, you could purchase 1,000 credits for $100. But yeah, sign's a little hidden. We're at the fitness center now. Andrew's back in his domain, ready to review the pull-up bar.
And there's not something above it.
There's not something above you. Look at that. They listen. And you can do your little pull-up. There you go. Looks like a lot of the exact same equipment that's over at Stella Nova. And they have some weights and some balls right there.
The issue here is that Stella, they had a machine for every body part. One for chest, shoulders, legs. This does not. You're missing a ton of stuff here, and you have to cut out a whole lot of stuff if you're gonna do a workout. And they have a leg curl machine, they have a leg press.
So this is the one thing that
where am I gonna
doesn't bother me because I'll never go in here.
Where's the shoulder press machine?
I don't know.
Am I supposed to skip it? All you can do, okay, fine, you can do more back stuff, but that's literally, you have the pull-up bar right there. Kettlebells, for what?
You're fine.
No, for what? You don't have any shoulder machines. You have nothing else for like any type of fly move. Where am I gonna do my chest flies? You don't. Where? Okay, so where's the dumbbell?
Are you okay right now?
No. Where's the dumbbell?
Calm down.
Where can I do my back flies? Nothing. No, but
there's that machine over there, isn't that? Can't that do that stuff?
Smith machine.
I don't know what these things do.
You can do a little bench, but you can't do shoulder press. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do?
Okay, men's locker room and a women's locker room. And you can refill your water bottle over here. And it's late at night, so there's no one in here, but you got stalls, urinal, lockers for you, and then multiple showers for you to, you know, freshen up after a workout. Will lights be fixed?
Strobe.
Yes, yes. Here's an icon. You can only get inside the park. And with royalty right here, Epic Universe royalty. Captain Cacao, $27. They have a backpack version also. At the pool, they're gonna be playing a movie. They got Barbie playing. All right, so there's supposed to be all these little stars on the building, but they only go to like right here and then it stops, like all the power went out, and then they return on this side of the building. The pool's actually really nice to kind of hang out and chill during the nighttime. They have all of these lights here, bubble things. It's supposed to look like that, I think. I think it's supposed to look like that, because they all look like that. That just looks weird. They're all like that. They have all the little bubbles that look like that.
There's no dial tone. This phone is dead.
That's.
This phone's dead.
Wait.
Oh, it's his line.
Wait.
Press the.
No, don't. I don't know how to use this.
Now you're on speaker. Now you're on
speaker.
speaker.
Hello?
Here, wait. Wait, close it. Yeah, no.
Right, we're going down the front desk. We're going down the front desk. I tried to call maintenance, but the phone doesn't work.
That is hilarious.
Oh! Oh.
Thank you for calling guest services at Universal Orlando Resort.
At least we got the phone working.
And City Walk Dining, press 4.
We came outside to see the front of the hotel, so it's like all the different stars, and then they've all just kind of gone out. You can see them right there. They're the little silver dots where the other stars are supposed to be. Then it continues back over there. So I think these are just not working right now. All the spotlights right there from Epic. Epic's right over there. So let's head in, see what's going on. Let's go to the front desk and ask them if they can come to the room and try to help out with the lights. I'm gonna try to take a shower. Adrian did have some shower problems. He messaged me from his room.
You can see it says hot over here and cold down there. We turned it up to the hot setting and it was coming out ice cold. So we were like, oh no, maybe there's no hot water in this hotel. So then we turned it down just for funsies. And yeah, sure enough, the wires are crossed. So hot is actually cold and cold is actually hot.
Moment of truth if the shower is hot or not.
Is it coming out? That's on full blast. What is this? What is that dribble? I can't take a shower like that. Alright, so again, this is all the way up. This is the dribble that we're dealing with. It's like lukewarm, like cold water.
I don't get it. How is this happening again? It's like, look at this. It's like midnight right now, okay? All I want to do is take a shower and go to bed. It's not raining out, okay, so I can actually sleep tonight. But no, I can't take a fucking shower.
Yeah, twist it to like where it's definitely on one of the things.
Okay. Let's see. Down. Let's try this. Nope. Oh, there we go. Okay, now we got a stream.
You just let people know I've saved the world.
Thank you, Tyler.
You're welcome.
Okay, bye. Alright, just finished my pitch black shower. Water was hot, but the water coming out of the shower head just sounds like a dog whistle. I don't know if you can hear that. That was my entire shower was having that in my ear. Alright, so I'll go to the light switch and I hold the light switch down for 30 seconds to turn off the motion activated lights.
Yes, to put it on manual.
Yeah, I was just confused. All the lights were going all on and off.
It just be the feature, with the light. Could you try holding it for the 30 seconds and see me and tell me if that makes a difference?
Yeah. Holding it for 30 seconds. It's turning blue. Now it's red. What am I waiting for? Oh, okay. It's green. If it turns green, does that mean it's good?
Is it like a different color than it was the first time?
Yeah, it went blue and then red and now it's green.
Has it cut off yet or is it still on?
It normally takes like a minute.
Give us a call back and let me know if that works, okay?
Oh, it just turned off. It did not work.
It just cut off?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me one moment. I'm sorry. Hi. So I just went to the front desk. They're going to go ahead and page the engineering so they can go ahead and come. I did inform them that you have been waiting a while, so he's just going to go ahead and page them directly so they can go ahead and come out and fix this light problem for you. Okay.
Okay. Is there a time frame?
He didn't provide me with an ETA, but typically, when the front desk leadership reach out to them, it pushes it.
Thank you so much for your help, and I hope you have a wonderful night.
No problem, sir. I'm sorry about that again. You have a great one, okay?
You too. Bye. So apparently now it's manual mode. These are still connected with some sort of motion sensor.
We have a little story time for what happened to one of you guys at the opening of Stella Nova. This is the story of Heather. She commented on my Stella Nova video of her experience staying at Stella Nova. So I just tried to leave my review, as others have done, on the AP page on Facebook. And they took it down. I guess I'm not allowed to post my personal experience. I was there from the 21st till the 24th. This is what I wrote. I want to give my full review experience staying at Stella Nova. I did not have the best experience. After watching some YouTube influencer reviews, I know I'm not alone. First of all, I had a conjoined room. The first night was fine. The second night, I got to listen to young guys yell, "Hey, dude," until 2 a.m. My shower, the first night, was cold. My TV wasn't programmed. I let them know downstairs. I got back from a cold day from the parks the next day. I had a cold shower and no TV. So I did the text. They did eventually send someone. He had no idea how to fix the TV. He said he would put in an order in. No one ever came. My shower was lukewarm at best. The next morning, I texted again. They apologized and they would get things fixed. I came back wet and cold from the parks. No hot water. No TV. I went to the front desk upset, mainly because I was cold and no hot water. One of the girls said I could always take a hot shower in the gym. Super nice guy, I think his name was Zachary, don't hold me to that name, moved me into a nice, quiet, non-conjoined room that had TV and hot water. So my third and final night, I had a decent experience. Overall, I did enjoy my stay there, but it was a little aggravating to find out they had busted pipes before they opened that were obviously not addressed. The gift shop was leaking a sizable amount of water the first morning I was there, so water issues wasn't just affecting my room. Also, my room wasn't serviced on the second day. Honestly, I was by myself, so it wasn't fine. They were clearly understaffed with maintenance workers. I realized this is a Lowe's hotel issue and not Universal, but wanted to share my experience that happened to me. The hotel and overall theming is fabulous. Hopefully, they do better, having everything ready for Terra. And then Annie filmed this from her apartment. There was a bus that caught fire in front of Stella Nova. That's right, that is Helios in the background and a bus on fire. Luckily, no one got hurt, but it's a pretty scary situation to have a bus on fire. So I don't know what happened, but yeah.
I literally moved my foot like this. Okay, and the light turns on. About 10 seconds later, the light just turned off.
We had all these same issues at Stella. Shouldn't we have learned since then?
Is the door fully shut? They never did. You can just hear everything. It's almost like just having the door kind of wide open or cracked. Anybody walking by, you hear everything.
What? So I went down the front desk around 10 o'clock and I was like, hey, this is happening. They're like, all right, we're gonna send maintenance up. So I waited like an hour and a half. No one ever showed up. So I called the front desk. They tried to walk me through trying to fix the little button. And they were, oh, we're going to send someone. It's now 2 in the morning. No one has ever come. These motion sensors. Okay, I turn these, I will turn these off and the lights turn on while I'm in bed.
The lights are back on. You literally witnessed me turning them off. Okay? They went red. And now the lights are back on. What is this? Why must I go through? Why it's off? What the fuck? Turn back on. What is this?
Like, I honestly don't know what to do. The lights go on every like couple minutes and then they just shut off and turn on and turn off. I really thought like Lowe's would have figured this stuff out for the most part. Like, I'm dumbfounded. I'm truly dumbfounded that one of the biggest hotel companies in the entire world has 2 back-to-back openings like this. What are y'all doing?
And it's in the lobby. Will's still trying to talk to us some Stranger Things. We're going to the front desk and see what's going on.
Okay, went to the front desk because my maintenance order's been in for what, 4 hours now. They were like, do you want to change rooms? I was like, my stuff is already there. Is the maintenance guy gonna come? And they were like, there's one maintenance guy for all of Stella Nova and Terra Luna. I was like, can I just have some sticky notes? Got the sticky notes. I think this is one up there, so we'll put a sticky note there, and then we'll put them right here. Cross our fingers. Okay, I think it worked. Put the sticky notes up there, put the sticky notes there, but and now it's pitch black. I was trying to turn on the bathroom light. Now the bathroom light doesn't turn on. What do I do? How does the saga just keep going? I don't understand. How do these control the bathroom light? I'm trying to see if this light turns on now. How are these all connected? How does covering that with a sticky note stop these from turning on? Who designed this? It's 3 in the morning. My idea worked. I MacGyvered it. I got the sticky notes. I put them on the sensors, and it is pitch black. Lights aren't working, but I can now sleep. I'm gonna sleep for 5 hours now and then wake up. Good morning, everyone. I slept like a rock. It's time to turn on the lights now. Look at that.
Leftover construction material. If you guys need a spare nail, they got you covered. I don't know how you're gonna get it.
It's right there. It's so close, but yet so far away.
I don't know what kind of nail that is.
Just imagine you're like, this is the 8th floor, so imagine that thing eventually falls down. So, how was the nighttime?
The motion sensor lights did go on a few times, caught us rolling over in bed.
Which made no sense because the motion sensor lights never went off any other time we were in the room. Like, if I got up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom,
they didn't turn on. But they caught us rolling over in bed.
Yeah, somehow, some way, it's smart enough to know when I'm rolling over in bed and then turn the lights on.
Now, off the side lobby, one of the coolest effects is honestly this. But there's a planet, it looks like it's levitating. So like you're looking outside into a little porthole. It's just a simple effect, right, where they kind of, you know, have it projected. And that's how it's popping up. From far away, it looks like there's this like floating planet. So let's see what's inside the market. This is open all day long. It does close a little later in the nighttime, but they're gonna have plenty of different candies to pick up, different sodas, waters, then we have different little yogurt parfaits, fresh cut fruit, salmon bagel, some more smoked salmon. Here we're gonna have some to-go little chopped salad, and then some different subs that you can pick up. And then here's going to be some breakfast sandwiches, English muffin sandwich, some more drinks, some more bottled Coke that you can pick up. Then they also have alcohol. We got cut water just for Peter, some beers, some wines. Then over here is kind of more granola bars and chips and stuff. If you need to pick up some stuff before you get into the park, they have that. So the refillable cups, 1 to 3 days, $19, 4 to 7 days, $25, and 8+ days, $30. So it's a great deal if you're staying here. But it's protein bars, chips, they have different ice creams you can purchase, coming soon I guess. And then they have Starbucks, and then more protein bars. What do we have over here? Cereal cups, chips, more candy bars. And then right here, it's not an actual Starbucks, it's like a kind of third-party Starbucks, but anything you could pretty much imagine at Starbucks you can order here in the morning, where they have all these baked goods. You got the muffins, the donuts, and then we got all these special cupcakes over here.
Gotten our food, got the little pager. Now the market and cafe, your annual pass holder and team member discounts work there. So you get discounts on the food. For Stella, they had a special cookie that had sold out. I never got to try it. And then they like took it away after opening weekend. It wasn't here yesterday, but it's here today. We got the Galaxy cookie. So I don't know how long it's gonna be here, but if you're here, try it.
And what happened this morning with the lights?
I went to the bathroom, as one does in the morning, and after a couple minutes, the light just turned off. And for the life of me, I could not get the light to turn back on. I was waving my hand in front of the sensor, I was pushing the button multiple times, I even stood up. Nothing happened. So I finished my business in the dark. As soon as I opened the door and stepped outside, all the lights turned back on. Thanks to Kevin, I learned that there is a master sensor in the room
Sticky
that
notes.
for whatever
That's all you need.
For whatever reason, it controls all the lights, including the one in the bathroom.
Presentation looks awesome. Stella, the food looks like gas station food. This looks like real sit down, almost dining. We got the stuffed French toast. It's to be a sweet mascarpone, mixed berries with sugar dust on top. It's like berry cream cheesy goodness. That is some great French toast. I'm gonna do like a 9 out of 10 on it. Nice fluffy French toast. Time to try the pizza. They have a breakfast pizza. Alright, so it's gonna be the breakfast pizza, crumbled pork sausage, gravy, applewood smoked bacon, scrambled eggs, cheddar cheese with a hot chili oil. Breakfast pizza, awesome. Like if you eat that thing, you were ready to go for a full theme park day. That's everything you need. These things are great too. Have you ever been to like the fried food section inside a grocery store, and there's like the potato wedges? That's what these taste like. Really crispy, great seasoning to them. I'm gonna do a 9 out of 10 on the breakfast pizza.
Now this whole area kind of has a very Connections from Epcot vibe to it. We have like this moss on the side. Right, so here's the rundown of the lobby, right? So you will check in right over here. They have a little luggage area right here. Then they're gonna have the Universal Studios store there, and then over here they're gonna have the Vacation Planning Center. So you can plan, purchase, pick up, and upgrade for your Universal Studios vacation. Tons of places to kind of like sit and relax. And then here in the lobby they're gonna have the Luna Bar. So a little later in the day they'll open this up. Goodbye Terra Luna room. You will not be missed.
The machine's not even working. So technically, I think if you're staying there early, you don't even have to pay for parking, honestly. I paid for parking, but it doesn't scan a ticket, it doesn't say anything.
Okay guys, we are back in the office. Let's talk about Terra Luna. Now I will say, after I left, Chris posted this.
Should we be exiting the building right now?
Apparently alarms are going off. I will say, there were some content creators and friends who had perfect stays. Like nothing went wrong for them, but I also had friends where that wasn't the case.
So what's the problem now?
No water pressure.
No water pressure. That basically was coming and show right everything is like open.
It's all the way hot.
Open.
Doesn't come down.
Okay. It's gonna switch and it's just basically liquid coming in there. No water pressure. Change it again. It gets even worse. Look, I'm not even kidding.
So obviously it shows that, again, Lowe's did not do test days. Test days are an important part before the paid general public gets into an experience. And Lowe's skipped out on that. Again, we paid to be a bunch of guinea pigs and test everything out for Lowe's. It's just wild to me that, like, so for Stella, they had one maintenance guy during the nighttime. For Terra Luna's grand opening, they knew about the problems that happen for a grand opening when there's no test days. So you'd think they would have a big team of maintenance workers. No, they had one guy for Stella and Terra. One guy for 2 resorts, so less than Stella's opening. Lowe's is worth almost $19 billion. I think they can afford a couple extra maintenance workers for a grand opening. I will say, every single employee, just like Stella, 10 out of 10 hospitality. Nothing but amazing things to say about all of them. They all did such a great job handling all the madness and the crowds, and they were just like patient and kind. And thank you guys, because openings are not easy. Okay, so where do we begin? I guess we start back. The GPS still does not work. If you remember, for Stella Nova, Apple Maps was taking everybody literally to an apartment complex next door, and you could not enter into Stella. This time, Apple Maps just says there's no directions at all. So if you go to Google Maps, it takes you near the hotel, but the problem is the roads are not complete yet. There's giant barricades. It's just one giant construction zone, so there's no way to like get in to that area that the GPS is telling you to. So I remembered how I got to Stella Nova. So that's how I was able to get to Terra Luna, is because I remembered how to get there after the last GPS situation. So yeah, if you are going within the first couple months, the GPSs and the roads might be fighting each other. So be prepared for that. It's just insane to me that this happened again. Terra Luna was delayed, so they had time to kind of work on stuff, but it should have been delayed again because it was not ready for the general public to enter into. Now, this is a Lowe's resort. This is owned and operated by Lowe's. Universal just has their name attached to this. But Universal, you need to hold Lowe's accountable. This is 2 strikes in a row, and it's putting a bad taste in everybody's mouth for this new version of Universal Studios. Helios is coming. I'm hearing things. I'm kind of actually worried about the opening of Helios now because of what Lowe's has produced with these 2 new Epic Universe hotels. Universal, you need to put the pressure on them and make sure Helios does not operate like how these 2 resorts operated. Why would anybody actually stay here? If it rains, the entire building turns into an instrument, like we saw at Stella Nova. There's paper thin walls, so you hear exactly what's going on with your neighbors. You can't even go to the bathroom without the lights shutting off. That is a massive safety hazard. Saul Goodman would be all over this case. There's gonna be massive payouts because people are gonna slip and fall and break legs and break hips because the lights shutting off inside these hotels. That is a massive safety hazard. It's mind-boggling to me. Lowe's knew about this problem from Stella, and they did nothing to fix it. They did nothing. And the fact that I paid like $240 and I had to control the lights with sticky notes, you can't make this stuff up. The point of a hotel on a vacation is to kind of like relax and unwind, and it should not feel like you're trying to survive an escape room. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to hit that like button. If you have not already, hit the subscribe button and join the family.
I love the family.
Because I'm gonna keep you up to date on all things Universal Studios and Lowe's Resorts. I love you all, and I'll see y'all very soon.
You just let people know I saved the world.
How's your couch
Doing great.
enjoyment? You're just hitting your head on a little bit of a
Hooterate? Just a little bit.
Yeah. Well,